So how does Stream API look like in action? Let's see with a quick demo.
Let's say I have a list of integer in the form of an array, and the list contains 1 to 10 numbers. So I simply write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the task is I need to find, let's import the required package first. So it's integer, not integers. Remove the S. Yes. So now I need to find the sum of all even numbers from this list. That's a very simple operation that I want to perform. Earlier, we used to do the same thing with the help of for each or for loop by writing certain steps inside those loops. Now we can do that with the help of a stream. So first I'll obtain the stream on my collection. And for that, I'll call the stream method on the list object. So I'll call a stream function. That will return me a stream on my collection. Now I want to filter this stream that I have just obtained with the help of a filter method, which is an intermediate operation. And I need to filter all those values that are even in this list. So for that, I'll write a lambda expression, say n lambda operator and modulus 2 is equals to 0. So all those numbers that are divisible by 2 and their remainder is 0 will get filtered from the list. Now in this filter list, I need to perform another intermediate operation because I want to perform an aggregate operation at the end. So I'll first need to get the int values from the integer objects. So I'll call map to int function, and inside that I'll call integer wrapper class and its int value method. This will help me to get all the int values, the primitive values from the wrapper objects. Now finally, I want to perform terminal operation, and that is an aggregate function called sum. The sum function will return me the sum of all the integer values inside the string. And if I try to put something else here, the compiler won't allow me because sum is a terminal operation and that marks the end of your stream processing. So we need to simply end it here. And sum, as we know, returns the long value. So we'll store the produced result into a long variable. So let's first terminate the sum operation here. It's a terminal operation and it will produce the results. And now here I'll declare a long variable to store the result of this sum operation. Now we simply print this output on the screen. Sum of num. That's it. Let's run it. So we must get the sum of all the even numbers from the list in the output now. And the output is 30. That means it has obtained all the even numbers from the list 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and then added those values together. Now let's say I want to perform another terminal operation, say count. I want to now see how many of those values were actually even. So I want to see the count as well. Now we'll call the count function. That is another terminal operation. Let's print it first. Sum of count. No, the count of num. Yes. Let's make it more readable. The sum of all even numbers from the list is, and the total of the total count of all even numbers in the list is. Let's run it now. So we can see the sum is 30 and the count is 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. That is 5. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. So the output is perfectly right. What we have done here, we have obtained the stream, then we perform certain intermediate operation, and then finally we perform terminal operation. This is how the stream works, and that's a very quick demo for this.